middle of nowhere, there's a train station that isn't on any map. It doesn't have a name, just a wooden sign so faded, even the letters seem too tired to stay awake. Every night, when the fog rolls over the fields, the same train arrives. Always on time, always empty. The lanterns along the platform flicker with a golden glow, and the sound of the steam whistle hums softly, as if it's calling out, not to people, but to memories that have lost their way. Some say the train carries dreams that never found their endings. Some say it waits for those who can't sleep, for the restless souls wandering between thought and silence. Tonight, the rain is heavier, and under a broken umbrella stands a woman, her coat soaked, her eyes searching the tracks. She doesn't know why she's here, only that she was meant to be. The last thing she remembers is falling asleep on her couch, the ticking of a clock, the sound fading into the rhythm of rain. And now, here she is, in front of a train that shouldn't exist. The doors open with a hiss of old air, no one inside, only the scent of old wood and a faint warmth, as if someone had just left moments ago. She hesitates, then steps in. Each carriage is different, some filled with empty teacups, others with suitcases labeled with names she doesn't recognize. She walks slowly, fingertips brushing the cold brass handles, and in one window she sees her reflection, but it's not moving when she does. A whisper echoes faintly from the next carriage, soft, melodic, almost like someone reading aloud. Passengers of memory, your train departs at midnight. She turns sharply, but no one's there. Only that same soft whisper fading through the carriage, like a breeze carrying forgotten words. She sits down, eyes fixed on the window. Outside, the fog swirls like clouds in slow motion. The station fades, and beyond it nothing, only a sea of white as the train begins to move. No one knows where this train goes. No one ever says they've seen it arrive. But maybe it doesn't travel through places. Maybe it travels through memories. She leans back, eyes half closed, and for the first time, she feels an odd sense of peace, as if she's been here before. Long ago, in a dream she forgot to wake from. Some trains don't carry people, they carry memories. Tonight, the fog hides more than the tracks. She thought she was dreaming, but dreams don't have timetables. The train that waited forever finally moved. The woman sits quietly, watching the fog drift past her window like slow-moving clouds. The train glides forward without sound or vibration, as if floating on something softer than air. She closes her eyes for a moment, thinking she'll wake up, back in her apartment, with the rain still falling outside. But when she opens them again, something's changed. The seats across from her, they're no longer empty. Figures now sit there, faint, translucent, like memories caught between light and shadow. No faces, just shapes, reading newspapers that turn to dust in their hands. She blinks, and one of them turns toward her. "You're awake," a soft voice says. That's rare. Her breath catches. "Who are you?" she whispers.
The figure smiles faintly. We're passengers, waiting for our stops. She glances out the window, but there's only fog. No sign of tracks, no stations, only endless gray silence. "Where does this train go?" she asks. The voice replies, "Nowhere you haven't already been." Her fingers tighten around the seat handle. The train hums softly. The lamps flicker like heartbeat pulses. Each carriage ahead glows faintly, as if calling her to move forward. She stands, and the whisper returns, the same voice from before. "Passengers of memory, your train departs at midnight." She moves to the next carriage. Inside, she sees a man sitting alone, scribbling notes on an old ticket. He looks familiar, a memory she can't quite name. She stops beside him. "What are you writing?" Without looking up, he murmurs, "The things I never said." She tilts her head, confused. "Who are you writing them to?" He finally looks up, and for a split second, she sees her own eyes staring back. The man fades, leaving the ticket on the seat. She picks it up. It's blank. Her footsteps echo through the silent corridor. The carriages seem to stretch endlessly, each one older than the last, filled with whispers, photos, letters sealed and never sent. One door creaks open by itself. Inside, an old gramophone plays a faint melody, a lullaby she remembers from childhood. She kneels beside it. The record spins slowly. She whispers, almost to herself, "I used to fall asleep to this." The voice returns again, soft, close, almost kind. "We know." She freezes. The air feels thicker now, like the fog has seeped inside. "What is this place? Why am I here?" The whisper answers, "Because you never left." Her heart races. She looks out the next window, but instead of fog, she sees scenes from her own life, projected onto the glass like moving memories. Her first apartment, a coffee cup left half full, the clock ticking past midnight, and her, sleeping on the couch, rain tapping softly on the window. She presses her hand against the glass. Her reflection doesn't move. "If I'm still there, who's here?" she whispers. No one answers. Only the sound of the train, moving deeper into the fog. The lantern light flickers. For a moment she thinks she sees shapes outside, people standing along invisible platforms, watching her as she passes. She realizes something. They're not people. They're memories, the moment she left behind, waving goodbye as the train moves through her past.
The lights dim to a faint amber glow. Each window flickers like candlelight in a storm, and the fog outside thickens, so heavy that the world beyond feels erased. The woman stands by the window, holding the blank ticket close to her chest. "Is this where it ends?" she whispers. A soft voice answers from nowhere. "Nothing ever ends. It only rests." She looks down the corridor, and this time, the fog doesn't hide the way ahead. It opens, gently, invitingly. She walks forward. Each step echoes softly, as if the train itself is listening. The final door appears, ancient wood, edges glowing faintly with golden light. Her hand trembles as she pushes it open. Inside, silence. No seats, no passengers. Only a long corridor of starlight stretching into infinity. The floor reflects the stars like still water. Her footsteps ripple through them. At the far end, a single bench stands under a hanging lantern. Someone is sitting there, waiting. She moves closer. The figure lifts their head, and she gasps softly. It's her. Older, gentler, eyes filled with peace instead of fear. "You finally made it," the older self says, smiling. "The train has been waiting for you." The woman whispers, "What is this place?" The older version replies, "The space between remembering and letting go." She kneels down beside her reflection, or maybe her memory. "Was I dreaming?" The older one says, "Dreams are where we keep the things we're not ready to lose." The woman closes her eyes, and for the first time, the air feels lighter. The train shudders softly. Outside, the fog begins to lift, revealing a faint golden horizon. Through the window, she sees it, a station bathed in warm sunlight, flowers growing between the rails, the air shimmering with calm. No crowds, no noise, just quiet beauty. The signboard reads, "Home." Tears fill her eyes. She turns to her older self. "Is this where I leave?" "Yes," the voice says, smiling, "but only when you're ready." The train slows again. She takes a deep breath, and the blank ticket in her hand now shows faint letters. She smiles softly. "I think I'm ready now." The door opens to soft sunlight. A breeze flows in, warm, carrying the smell of spring. She steps out slowly. The ground feels real under her feet, like she's been walking on clouds until now. The train behind her exhales steam, as if sighing in relief. When she looks back, it's already fading. Each carriage turning transparent, each window dimming like candles at dawn. The whisper returns, gentle and near her ear. "Thank you for remembering." She smiles. "Thank you for waiting." And then the sound fades. The train disappears into the mist, leaving only the quiet hum of wind. A soft breeze touches her face again, but this time, it's real. She opens her eyes, rain tapping gently against her apartment window. The same couch, the same half-filled coffee cup. The clock shows 12:01, but something's different. The air feels lighter. The silence feels alive. She smiles faintly and whispers to herself, "I think the train finally left." Some journeys never take us anywhere.
but they change how we return.